I thought that quit hitting the balls one. I started recording.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 9th episode of Jarred. Tonight we've got another Ryan Goes Back to School. Ryan is currently dying. And we've got a
Okay.
new segment to introduce. So today it's just me, the baddest bitch alive, and Sir Bones a lot, which sounded a lot better in my head, more like a roast, but it actually just sounds like a compliment for Ryan.
It just sounds like I bone a lot.
It sounded like such a good roast in my head, dude. I'm like,
I get it
haha,
because
he's
I'm a
skinny,
skinny-ass
Sir
bitch,
Bones a lot.
but it just sounds like I fucking get laid all the time.
Oh god, this is gonna be so interesting. So, unfortunately, we're missing Vex today, but she made the cut for her hockey team. So congratulations to Vex. We miss you, and we're very proud of you. We love you so much. So lucky for you guys, you get me and Ryan, and we're fun and bubbly right now. So.
For many a reason.
So how's your vacation going so far?
I'm loving it so far. I mean, closing up the shop as of 6 o'clock on Saturday, I was fucking out of there. I was like, yeah, bye bitches. You know, having my lion on Sunday was real, real good. And then we had my engagement party 2 years after I got engaged. So that was good. And today I did all the final prep for my holiday. Because I fly this Thursday. I got all my final bits from shopping. And I got everything packed. So now I'm gonna just chill until then.
Not trying to be that guy, but it's gonna fly by. You know that, right? You're gonna blink and it's gonna be like time to go to work.
The fuck up. Somebody made that apparent to me before I went on my holiday. It says, "Oh, you know, just before you come back off your actual like holiday like destination, they said you realize once you've landed, you'll just be counting down the days to get back to work." And I was like, "Fuck you." You know. Literally.
Is this happening?
Oh shit! I dropped my controller.
Well, I'll use your story as the segue. So me and Ryan have been feeling some pretty spooky vibes lately. I don't even know why. Like Halloween's not really close. Like I don't know, but you had some concerns about your upcoming flight. Do you want to elaborate?
Well, it wasn't necessarily this upcoming one, but it kind of does at the same time. But I'm also now relieved as well, which I'll bounce onto. But God, how do I just lead into this? Like, this is pretty fucking wild for some people just to grasp their head around. Am I just jumping straight into the deep facts of it all?
I'll just preface this story by saying that me and Ryan do believe in magical kind of stuff. Okay, that probably sounds crazy to a lot of people.
It
but
just sounded a bit wacky.
Like, yeah, I mean, whatever. And we both experienced clairvoyance and like psychic visions in the past. Like we've dreamt stuff. We both dreamt stuff, and it ended up happening. So like, this is the direction we're going on this episode.
Pretty much, this is our topic of discussion today. It's spooky magic shit. So, I mean, one of the biggest ones I had, or scariest, surrealist ones, was I was on holiday 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago? It doesn't matter anyway. And whilst I was away, I had this real vivid dream of basically I was on a flight and basically it had a very abrupt crash landing, and obviously immediately woke up in sweats and whatever, you're basically panicking. But I can remember down to the most vivid of details, like the colour of the plane, where I was sat, who I was with, faces around me, you know, what I could hear over the tannoy. It was so fucking surreal. But I'm relieved because the plane I was on was a Thomas Cook plane, and we all know what's going on with that at the moment, so I'm fucking relieved.
What's going on with that?
Thomas Cook, you've not heard it in the news, Jess? They've gone into administration.
No.
Oh no, Thomas Cook basically is a British airline, and they've been going since, oh, I don't know what year they've been going from now, but it's been established for fucking nearly hundreds of years, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. But basically, they've all gone bankrupt and gone into administration. But that's the plane I was on in my dream, so I don't have to worry about that one anymore. But instead, I'm just flying in general, which is still scaring me. But yeah. But earlier today, you know, when I messaged you saying that I'd had I remembered another vision that I had, but this was one of the, and I don't know if you've had one like this as well, but obviously, yes, we've dreamt about stuff where later on it has happened in reality, whether it be a week or years down the line. This one is, if you have one similar, at least wrap your head around this. I don't know where I was staying now, but basically I was dreaming of the room I was in at that present moment, of where I was actually sleeping. I got the point of view from where I was laying, and next thing you know, there was this really loud bang, right? Where I was sleeping, there was two of the guys in the room. We all woke up, you know, thinking, oh my god, what the fuck was that? What the hell just blew up? You know, kind of like that. But at the same time that I was dreaming, I actually heard the bang. We all woke up, and what actually happened was there was a power cut, and you know these old TV box units that you had years and years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those. You know when the fuse blew in it, they literally like practically blew up.
Yeah.
Right, that's what happened. But I was dreaming of the shit happening, like almost like I knew it was gonna happen, and then like that I was up because it had happened. Fucking explain that shit,
That's
or at least
so
tell me you've had
weird.
something like that. Like, I couldn't have been the only one to have something like that, but it really freaked me the fuck out, and nobody believed me. I was like, oh my god, guys, like, I was fucking like dreaming of this, and I could see it happen before it happened. And they were like, oh yeah, what the fuck, do you mind? I'm in the middle of something here. And they're like, oh yeah, no, whatever, no, you're on one, mate. And I'm like, no, fucking seriously, I knew that was gonna happen. You know, to this day, I've still not been able to fathom it out.
That's
Like, what the fuck?
yeah. I get
It's messed up, right?
Yeah, I honestly I get really frustrated when I do have like telling dreams. And then for whatever reason when I wake up I'm like, that's lame. I'm not writing that down or like telling anybody. And then it happens and you can like you say, "Oh yeah, I dreamt that was going to happen." And it's like, "Oh, anyone could say that." But if
Yeah.
you like document it like or told
If
someone,
you've actually written
but
that
I
shit
never
down.
tell anyone until after it's happened.
Well, why would you? Because you know, not a lot of people. I mean, I never tell anybody about this, but yet here I am broadcasting it to the internet.
Who
Like,
cares? Let your freak flag fly.
I mean, what were some of the ones we were discussing the other day? I've forgotten.
What now?
I mean, was one? What were the ones we were discussing the other day of a message? Like, what one had you had the most that stands out to you?
The first one I thought of when you started talking about it today was still the one where Charles gave me a ruby when he asked me to marry him, and then he did. But it's interesting because like me and my friend used to go to this flea market, and one of the stalls was like this kind of like tarot card, like psychic-y kind of vendor.
Oh yeah.
And we actually went there quite a bit. We got to know each other and stuff, and she would kind of give us free readings occasionally. But at one point, she brought out this big book, and it was like, it was details for every single day of the year. It was a birthday book, Like, it had every single day of the year, and it would have different
Yeah.
like scent associations and stones they're drawn to and things like that. Like, and it would give a little bit more explanation on that specific personality as well. It was weird because
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was either mine or Charles, but I mean, his birthday was right the day before mine, so it was just a matter of a page. But so I was back and forth between those pages a lot. But it was either mine or Charles. Our like primary stone was a ruby as well.
Oh, what the fuck?
So I had the dream, and then I saw that in the book, and then he proposed me with a ruby.
That's pretty.
That one
Yeah,
like
that's pretty.
still trips me out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Fuck.
Did you ever hear? Did you ever hear that? I don't know if it was an old wives' tale thing or not, but I always heard when I was a kid that if you had a dream that you or someone else was having a baby, that meant that someone in real life was gonna die.
I had heard something like that. But I'm not. I'm. Yeah. I mean, why is that one like happened
Well, I haven't
to
I
you?
haven't
Because I don't
met
think
very
it's
many
happened.
people who have heard that same little theory or whatever.
I've heard something like that, but I don't know if it's to how you've just basically said it. But I've heard of a version of that. If that makes
Mm.
sense.
That's happened to me twice.
Um.
I had a dream I was having a baby and then someone died
Oh shit.
twice. It's like, if I ever tell you I had a dream where
Fuck.
like I or one of my friends had a baby, you better steer clear of me because someone's gonna fucking die.
Just lock all the doors and just don't leave.
Pretty much.
I mean, I've never had the dream that I was having a baby, so I'm good.
Just wait, it's terrible.
Well, yeah, it just reminds me of Phoebe from Friends. Every time she goes to the dentist, somebody dies.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty much.
man, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? This, I don't know why, but this seems to have got real deep all of a sudden, and I'm so. I don't know.
I'm like totally
Just
blanking
trying to
on like
wrap.
the stories that we told the other day. Like the Ruby one was the only one
I
that
know,
I could
so am I.
like think of like that.
Well, I wanna go. I wanna go into my DMs so I can go back onto them,
But you
but I'm
can't.
not allowed. I can't. You do it for me. Go, scroll back for me.
Oh, I don't want to scroll back that
'Cause
far.
I wanna know. I've got
Hold on,
voice.
hold on. Wow, this is
I
this is
told
real
you about
live
the.
tonight, boys.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, I told you about the one. The fact that I used to obviously muck around with crystals and stuff like that.
There's the website I
With
sent
like.
you.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did send it to me. Oh, this that's one tick down anyway. And yeah, I know one of them was the fact that I told you that I could semi-read into my friend's past, and like there was certain highlighted details that I could pick out, but I couldn't like get a full picture, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
And I did that like with myself every now and again, but not my past, obviously, because I know that. But I would like try and go to the future slightly, and I got a bit. But then it would just turn into more of the dream visions, and whatever. But what I'm really annoyed as well, because they were all written down in my old phone. And obviously the primary word there was my old phone. I don't think they were my new one. Hang on. No. Damn it.
There was the one for you about the walk with Erica.
Oh yeah. It was So this was years before I'd even knew of her, even met her, anything. We've been together. It'll be 4 years in February, and this is going back a long ass time ago. And literally, I dreamt that I was on this sunset walk down a grassy field round back where I used to live. Because as you walked up, like the footpath, you'd be walking almost towards the sunset. It was really, really nice as it set across the horizon with all the trees and everything. Real fucking nice. Anyway, I remember walking down there, holding hands with some girl, and I turned, and I could see her face, and I could make out some details, but obviously not all of them. And that's essentially what the dream was, just walking down there with her. Fast forward, let's estimate, probably 6 or 7 years, something like that. And bam, doing said thing with Erica, walking down. Still got the sunset going over the trees. I'm holding hands, and as I turn to her, she turns towards me, and I can make out the details, but obviously everything this time, her whole face, and literally I'm stood there walking, and my mouth just fucking drops. I'm like, oh shit. As if I remember that from that dream fucking all those years ago. Oh my god, this was actually what it was. Freaked me the fuck out. But at the same time, I was like, also what my main question was how the hell was I able to pick out some details from her face when I've never actually seen her? You know? It's like they say, if you see a random person in your dream, it's because you've previously seen them. Like,
you
in your actual life, which I get. Exactly. But I was able to picture parts of her without actually seeing her. And that's what I don't get.
Maybe you have a type. No. Okay.
I guess I do.
Ryan, I have a confession to make.
Go for it.
The candle that I burned for you freaked me the fuck out.
Okay. Why?
So, like, I gave you, like, the sugar-coated version because I didn't want you to freak out.
Okay, I need another drink.
No, I mean, it just...
Okay, go.
The flame started so low. It was toward the bottom of the wick. I didn't think it was gonna take. But then it did.
Right.
And I was like, okay, this is good. This is probably good. But then it sat kind of low, and it was like flickery, dancey the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, that means you're up for a challenge, pretty much.
Right.
The odds were still good, but it was not going to be without a bit of resistance.
Yeah.
But it was just like,
Is that the confession?
yeah, I didn't tell you the truth about your candle burning because I didn't want to freak you out.
No, you didn't, did you?
Anyway.
So I knew there was going to be a challenge of some sort because obviously I read my horoscope and shit like that, and the position I was going through and what I was going for, I knew it was going to come with a bit of a challenge. But I'm glad you confessed to me that, to the degree that you knew it wasn't going to go perhaps the way I wanted it to. Why did you just tell me up front?
The odds were still good, but it wasn't a guarantee.
So you're saying it was more of a 60-40?
I'd say like 70-30.
70-30, yeah. Okay.
But I felt bad because, like, I did one for my friend earlier in the week, and great, like, bright, big flame, steady, like everything's gonna go great. And then I did one for me, and it was the same thing. I was like, yeah, we're on a roll this week. And then I did yours, and yours was just like, hello. I am a little flame.
I am a little one.
Crazy dancing little flame.
Oh dear. No, well.
Yeah.
Man. Did you do one to make me wiser in the end? Did you do one?
I only have so many candles, Ryan.
That's okay. I figured you. I figured I.
I gotta go buy some more. Y'all bitches been burning me out this week.
I was just gonna say, well, I figured you hadn't, but as I tried to say that, I stumbled over everything, so I really know you hadn't done one to make me wiser. Because if you had, I'd be able to string a fucking sentence together.
Oh my god. I don't even talking about magic. I had to think about it for a second. Anyway, so
We'd be burned at the stake, wouldn't we?
well, I mean, yeah, because even like, I mean, in Salem, like they weren't even really witches.
No.
A lot of them, like, it was just false accusations. That's like what made that so tragic. But
Witches get burned.
drama controller. We gotta get it together tonight. So, anyway. So last week we took a little bit of a break from the holiday theme to give some credit to old Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh hell yeah! But that's a holiday though. You know, the 21st.
That should be a federal holiday.
It should.
But this week we're back on track with some more Christmas vibes for everyone.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and get the table open for discussion. So, did you believe in Santa Claus when you were a kid? Everyone did, right?
Everybody believed in Santa Claus when they were a kid.
Okay, good. So if you believed in Santa as a child,
Yeah.
when did you stop and how? How did you find out?
Oh, you're gonna make me real fucking depressed.
What?
Okay, so I remember this one vividly, because of how traumatic it was. It was, oh god, what year was it? Let me work this out quickly. I've been here for 2 years, so I was at the previous house for 5, so that's 7. And I was at the other one for...
Quick math with Ryan.
Another... Must have been around 8 to 10 years ago. Fuck me, it took me that long to work that out, Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, 8 to 10 years ago. It was Christmas Eve. Right? Christmas fucking Eve.
No! That just clicked with me. Why?
I think you know where this is going. But it got after midnight. I couldn't sleep, obviously, because I was like, yeah, fucking, yeah. And obviously my mum was up. You know, she was still wandering around, floating around, everything. You know, I went up to go to the loo. I come back, I got into bed, and as I was getting into bed, I saw her walking around. I was like, hey mum, what are you doing? She's like, oh, nothing, and, you know, I can't really sleep and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, fair enough. But at the time, what we used to have was me and my sister, we used to have Santa sacks outside of our bedroom door. We'd leave them, we'd wake up the next morning, they'd be full of presents. Now, I left it obviously outside my door when I went to bed. But what I noticed was when I come back from the loo and I got into bed, I noticed the sack wasn't around. I was like, where's that son of a bitch gone? And so my mum was floating around, and I was a bit like, oh, you know, okay, hey, went to sleep, woke up Christmas morning, and I noticed obviously the sack was there, full, and like that, I pieced it together. I was like, oh, you motherfucker.
Oh no. But I mean,
literally, it just clicked like that. I mean, come on, at the time I would have been 12, 13, something like that. It was about time that I fucking figured it out already. But, yeah, Christmas morning was when I found out that yeah.
I mean, were there previous, like, months of, like, you know, like, doubt leading up to that? Like,
I mean,
or did it was just that instant click? Like, had you been thinking, like, maybe, you know, before?
yeah, I kind of had, because I suppose I was
You got
heading
that
towards my
feeling,
teen.
right? Like,
Yeah, I was heading towards my teen years, so it was kind of there, like, oh, come on, I know the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny ain't fucking ruined, shit like that, surely he can't be as well. But there was still, I think it was more of the, the Christmas spirit, as the kid that you are and everything. It was kind of
yeah.
what I was clinging on to. But then, yeah, that abrupt Christmas morning, it's like, oh shit, it all fits together now.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't feel so bad anymore because I was about the same age.
Okay.
I was in 7th grade, so that was 12 to 13. But yeah,
Yeah.
like it wasn't any like big like thing. Like I was just in school and I heard some kids talking about it and I was like, but I mean, like my entire life, like I've just been a major skeptic, which is so funny about the magic, like witchcraft and stuff, because it's like it doesn't really go hand in hand.
Yeah,
But
yeah, no.
I've always been a huge skeptic. Like I was raised by the X Files and Dana Scully, so like
Hmm.
I used to like try to come up with things that would prove Santa's existence. Like
Yeah.
there was one year when I made my dad set up the video camera like on a tripod in the living room and turn it on to
No
record when we
way.
went to bed.
No way.
Yeah. So the
What
next
the
morning I
fuck?
get up, I'm like all excited to like look at the video, and then like the video just stops at some point, just turns off. And I'm like, what is this? What happened? My dad's like, oh, he probably cut it off. He didn't want you to see him. So I'm like, okay.
Fuck.
But then there were so many years where I would like leave out a letter and I'm like, if you're real, sign this. Like,
Oh
give
my
me your
god.
autograph.
You went full fucking. God, Jesus.
Yeah. So, yeah, I found out in 7th grade. And it was like me, like, well, it was like what you said. It was like an instant click.
Yeah.
Like, it was like everything that I'd ever tried to conspire against Santa to prove his existence over the last like 12 years, like all accumulated as like light bulbs and just went off. Like, I'm like, that's why that happened and that's why that happened.
Yeah.
And then I get in
Yeah.
the car, like my mom picks me up from school, I get in the car. And like for some reason I was just really salty. Like I was mad. And I'm like, Santa's not real, is he? My mom got like she got like really sad looking, and I'm over here like freaking kindergarten cop. And she's like, I guess you found out, didn't you? And I was like, yeah. And then I'm like
Oh.
shining the interrogation spotlight on him more, and I'm like, and the Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
She's like, no, he's not really there. And I'm like, and the Tooth Fairy?
Oh my god. Oh
It was
my
like a
god.
triple whammy for my mom that day. Like,
Fucking hell.
oh god.
Oh man. Oh. I can just imagine you there shining a light in your mum's eye, slapping her around a little bit. Like.
Santa's not real. Oh god. Nothing is the same after Santa dies.
No, it's not.
It's just
That's
like
when
you
you.
don't even realize like at the time, but it is such a huge like percentage of childhood innocence.
Yeah, and
Ah,
not only that as well. Like for me, it was awkward then the next few Christmases afterwards because I'd be talking to my cousin, who is younger than me. I remember one time when we moved house, obviously they'd come over to help us move stuff in, and we'd be sat in the living room, just me and my cousin, and we had a gas fire, so there wasn't a chimney or anything like that. And he turned to me and he says, "So how's Santa gonna come down the chimney?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" Oh shit, he still realizes he's real. Literally, I was going to say, yeah, right. And then I was like, oh shit, no, this guy's, my cousin still thinks he's real, like, shit, fuck. I was like, wait, no, but, oh no, he's got, those keys and shit, he's got that massive ring of keys he can get into all sorts of houses, and he'll be fine, just make himself home when he comes to that front door. Like, I don't know how else to fucking word it. But also at that moment, it's when I realised, shit, this is when I'm going to be lying to my kids one day. This is what I'm going to be saying to them. Like,
And it's not easy, okay? When
I
I
can't
found out
know.
Santa wasn't real, my sister was 1. So I had to pretend like
Oh
Santa wasn't
no.
real for like 10 or 11 years
Oh
as like
no.
halfway a kid myself. Like,
No. Oh my god.
it was so hard. I'm pretty certain my sister figured it out a lot sooner than I did,
And also,
but
yeah, I've also got my nephew, my 5-year-old nephew, around me quite a bit, and he's always psyched for Christmas. And last year we had a little elf door on the fireplace, and it's like, oh, don't forget to leave his little key out so he can get in and out, and so he can come, make sure that you're being a good boy, and this, that, and the other. And then every fucking night, we had this pot of glitter that we would drop in certain spaces so it looked like he'd walked out and been around the house and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, it's real. It's
that's
real
cool.
fucking sweet. It's real fucking sweet seeing it. When he's, looking around like, oh my god, he's been here and here and here. It's like, yeah, he has, and it's real. Keeping that magic and spirit alive within the kids and everything. It is real cool. But at the same time, it's like, but I'm lying.
Yeah. In retrospect, like now that I've like talked about all the skeptical shit that I've done to my parents, I really feel bad for my parents now. I had to be the most annoying little shit. Oh god. Mom,
Oh
Dad,
man.
if you're listening, I hope you're not. I'm sorry. Like, I remember being like 5 years old, and like me and my mom, it was after my parents split, so it was just me and my mom, and for some reason, I was just like, we don't have a fireplace. How is Santa gonna get in?
Oh no. Oh man.
And my mom, but she's a fucking angel, bro, and she was like so good in those kind of situations where it's like you think on your feet. Like she just
Yeah.
presented this huge, like gold, like glittery key that weighed like 5 pounds, and it had like a
No
green
way.
ribbon around it. And she was like, "Oh, well, when people don't have fireplaces, like you get these keys, and Santa can let himself in."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "God damn it, Nicole, you're really playing this one up."
Fucking Nicole. Just full name. You just first name your mum.
Oh God, what a terror!
Oh no. Fuck off.
Well, I think I'm pretty ready for Orion goes back to school.
Oh, I need another drink.
Let me get this
God.
microphone back up here.
I was gonna say, present me with this one's word. This
Okay.
week's word.
Okay, so far you are. How
I'm
many have
two
you
to
gotten
one.
so far? You're two
No,
to one.
I'm no. 1 to 2.
Okay, okay. Um, so for those listening, I'm gonna provide Ryan with a random word of my choosing. And
Hmm.
Ryan has to make his best attempt to correctly define it and use it in a sentence. Um, what else was there?
That's it.
Oh, I don't give the definition until he
Gives up.
audibly admits surrender. So, Ryan, are you ready?
Yep.
Your word today, which I it wouldn't come as a total shock to me if you knew it, but it also would because it has to do with something that you rather like. Um, so the word is winkle picker.
Oh fuck. Winkle picker.
Yes. That's a funny word.
It's fucking hilarious. Wink. Okay. Now I have a feeling part of the clue was you said it has something. I like what it has to do with. which for some reason I'm heading more towards the... Is it something to do in the bedroom?
No!
Oh, okay.
Ew!
Let's avoid that one then. I didn't know if it was like a specific tool, you know, a
Oh,
winkle
come on, this
picker.
isn't Ryan's Kinks After Midnight. This is fucking bizarre, bro. Calm down.
It is after midnight for me as well. It's 20,
Oh,
20
big
past
true.
12.
Ryan, if you're thinking in the bedroom context, what even would a winkle picker be? You know, I don't even want. I don't want to know.
You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. Okay, so it has something to do with what I like. Oh, there's some. Yeah, give me a clue.
Okay. Uh. It. It's an item of clothing.
I was gonna say so. It got something to do with fashion because it's something I like. Okay, winkle picker. An item of clothing. Which, if I like, it's got something to do with suits. Am I heading in the right direction?
Somewhat. These do be
Okay.
looking kind of fresh, though.
But I want to. Is winkle is something to do with it? Like, is it got something to do with your old chap?
With your what?
Your old, your old chap, your Johnny boy, your cock.
No.
Right. Okay. I just want to be
Back off the dick tonight, Ryan. God.
You sound like I'm backing up to it. Jesus God, no.
Oh my god.
I'm
How are you
editing
gonna
that
know
out.
yourself? What are you gonna do? Edit that out?
I'm gonna edit that out, yeah.
Fuck you!
No, shut up.
Winkle picker.
Winkle picker.
I'm gonna start using that as a swear.
Got something to do with animal clothing is what I like. It's got, which is obviously something to do with suit. Is it a tie? Is it another word for a
No.
tie? No. Pardon me. Pair of trousers?
Nope. You're just gonna guess every fucking item of clothing until you get to the last one, and you're gonna be like, ha! I got it!
Shoes?
There you go.
Wait, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shoes?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put on my winkle pickers.
I actually think that holds up. So, winkle
put on
pickers,
my-
which actually have their entire own Wikipedia page.
Can I search? I can search
It's
this
a
now because
it's a Winklepedia.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
They're a style of shoe or boot worn from the 1950s onward by British rock and roll fans.
Those
They're called
boobs.
winkle pickers because in England, periwinkle snails or winkles are a popular seaside snack, which is eaten using a pin. What the fuck am I reading?
That's right. I owned a pair of these shoes.
I don't know what I just read, but I am horrified.
I owned slash own a pair of these, but they don't have the point on the front. The ones I have now are more of a rounded tip.
So you
But I
own
used
a pair of winkle pickers.
I do own what the fuck? I do own a pair of winkle pickers. I did.
I'm just not entirely comfortable with the origins.
It's British. What else do you want?
They eat snails. I
Yeah,
mean,
we eat
okay,
snails.
that's not like.
When the French eat snails, we
but
got it from them.
that's so gross on both of your behalves. Snails. What the
Sorry.
fuck? You out here eating bugs like you ain't got money or some shit.
I don't fucking eat. Why the I don't even eat food as it is. Why the hell would I go out and eat a snail?
Okay,
Go to a
well,
5-star restaurant. One snail, please. Yeah, I'm 2 for 2 now.
all tied up.
Fuck yeah.
I hope we have a tiebreaker before the end of the season. I don't know.
I hope
don't
I
know if
fucking
wrote
beat
one.
it. I'm halfway through the semester. Like I can do this
Oh,
shit.
you know what? No, we do. We do have one more. It's in the finale. Yeah.
So this is now sudden death.
Yeah. Do or die, buddy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Tune in. Make sure you tune in to our season finale. Episode 12. Where, yeah, Ryan goes back to school. Ultimate death
Ryan
match.
passes school. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna pass this shit.
Well, so our let's move on to the new segment, which was an idea brought forward by our very own Sir Bones a Lot. Audience, please clap. Okay. So because we gotta edit this out. Anyway, this very special segment is called Non Contextual. So Ryan had this idea not too long ago. After the group saw a pretty strange photo of Luke in his younger years. You remember that one, Ryan? Him laying in the floor, or whatever?
I have that saved. How the hell can I
Yeah.
forget? How dare we lose that gem?
I still don't. I wish he was here for this one because I really want to ask him about that one.
Yeah,
But the idea behind this is that we're gonna have each cast member submit a photo of themselves that would require explanation or context. Strange, funny, absurd, whatever. Please, just no nudes, please. I'm so tired of seeing Luke's ass.
Okay. Yeah, same to be fair.
So we'll take a closer look at each submitted photo, and we're going to try to guess the context, and then hear the real story from the person who submitted the photo. So, welcome to Non Contextual. So I submitted a photo. So yeah, you can go ahead and open that and take a look. See.
Thank you. Are you?
I looked through a lot of my photos. I actually have very little that are non-context photos.
I mean, this is either your Freddie Mercury impression or your Saturday Night Fever impersonation of the poster. Like, what?
So we're gonna. I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, you've obviously just come back from swimming of some sort, haven't you? Or been in a pool or something. I don't know. You're in a swim closet with wet hair.
Have I, or is that my performance leotard?
Oh, that's your performance leotard.
Is it, or is it my bathing suit?
I thought it was your swim costume.
Is it?
No, that's your performance leotard. Because your hair isn't as wet as I thought it was.
Is it though? Okay, so
how small are your feet?
What?
How small are your feet?
That's another story for another day. No, I have really large feet.
Oh, okay.
So, we'll talk about that at a later time.
But let's talk about this.
Yeah, that photo is approximately 19 years old. And that was literally just a living room bathing suit dance party, and I can almost guarantee that "Oops, I Did It Again" was probably playing because that was
Oh,
the,
hell
that was the
yes.
same year that I bought my first CD ever with my own money, and it was "Oops, I Did It Again."
The year 99.
99?
Yeah, I've just seen. Is that the date in the bottom corner of the photo I can see?
Probably. You guys, I mean, your photos have the same shit over there, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just assessing it a little bit more.
I
You
can't
know.
even. Oh, there it is.
Wow, I'm studying the photo more than you. Can I just say for the record as well? That looks nothing like you.
It doesn't?
No, it looks nothing like you.
What do you mean? There's no eyebrows. I still don't have eyebrows.
Oh my god, there is no eyebrows. Where are your eyebrows?
Shut the fuck up.
Jess, where are your eyebrows?
I don't want to talk about it because, like,
I do. You've got really
I
small
was a
feet and no
blonde
eyebrows.
child. I was a blonde child, and my body hair never caught up color-wise. It's all blonde. But my hair's not
Okay.
naturally blonde anymore. No, but
So
like when I was a kid, my eyebrows, like, I don't know, it was like when I was darker, like when I was tan and stuff and went to the beach a lot, they were even less noticeable. Somehow.
okay.
I don't know. I remember I went to the like advanced auto parts with my dad one day. Well, I was probably like 6 or something. We were standing in line and there was this little girl and her dad in front of us, and the little girl turned around. She's like, "Daddy, why didn't she have eyebrows?"
Oh my god.
Thanks, bitch. Yeah, little girl. I still remember you if you're listening to this. Thank
I
you
could just
for-
imagine you just swift headbutting her, like. You want a closer look or
I
some
only ever
shit
fought
like that,
boys
like.
when I was a kid.
Fuck.
So
So you
yeah,
have
living room
excessively small
impromptu.
feet and zero eyebrow.
Excessively small feet, which is ironic considering what I grew up to be.
Yeah, how tall
Someone
are
with
you?
big feet. I'm only 5'6". Yeah,
I'm taller than you.
my feet, my foot size does not match my height. Like you would think with my feet, I'd be like 5'10" probably.
What size are your feet?
I don't know. 11.
Please tell me that's like American size. Is wait,
No, that is American. Yeah, I don't know what the UK translation is.
okay, hang on. I need to just make sure that this is gonna translate correctly. Stand by.
That's my biggest self-esteem point. Probably. It's like, god damn it, with these feet, I should be like a fucking supermodel in my height. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so shoe size conversion. A size 11 in the US is a 10.5.
That's barely a
Holy,
difference. What the fuck?
that's half an inch. Just your feet are 2 inches bigger than mine. I'm a size fucking 8 for shoes.
I mean, you're not exactly jacked in any of your bodily areas, okay?
Oh, cheers, thanks. Fuck me.
I'm just saying, I'm not surprised you have small feet.
Yeah, I mean, they're
You're not
A's, they're
exactly
average.
6 feet yourself.
I'm 5'10". What are you talking about?
That's not 6 feet.
Yep, I'm taller than you.
So, most people are.
But yet you have fucking haha feet.
Whatever, bony boy.
Sir bones a lot. Get it right. What was that?
It was such an epic roast in my head. I don't. Why are we talking about my feet?
Is Abdi around? I don't know.
No. No. So, anyway.
Just got big feet.
Shut the fuck up. So, that concludes our episode for today. I think I'm pretty done talking about my feet. So next week we'll be doing another round of Alyssa's assumptions, if Dex will be here.
Yes.
Hopefully she will. We'll also try to squeeze in another round of non-contextual, so we can get everyone in on the segment before the end of the season, hopefully. Don't forget the drawing for the New Year's Eve giveaway will happen during episode 11 on December 31st. And the lucky winner will take home our first piece of Red Lesbians merchandise, a $20 Visa gift card, and a personal message from each of the main cast members. To enter, make sure to post an Instagram story mentioning our podcast, and remember to tag any or all of the cast so someone sees it. And the entry deadline is December 28th. So thank you for joining us, and a special thanks to Sir Bones a lot
Burns a lot.
for hanging out, and for me, the baddest bitch alive, just for existing.
You know, you do realise now, like, our names on just some of yours is on the back. It's going to say Baddest Bitch Alive, and mine's going to say Said Bones a lot. You know that now,
Yes.
right?
Jarred merch with yes. Anyway, yeah, yes.
That's a lot of fucking yes.
Oh, if you haven't already, be sure to check out each of our Instagram pages for the most recent Rockstar Games content. And don't forget, Ryan's Sunday Fun Day compilations are uploaded to YouTube and Instagram every Sunday. And my Wacky Wednesday compilations go up on YouTube and Instagram every Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Shut the fuck up. Our YouTube links are in our bios. Thank you for listening and have a great week.
Bye.